Welcome back to part 2. We had to cut it in sections because my memory, it basically won't allow us to do the full run through. So this will be uploaded right behind each other, so look out for part 2, this one right here. So welcome back, and if you don't know what we're doing a Finance at Freddy's video that's going to be talking about all the games, all the lore and what we understand of it, what we like about it, and just a little bit of little tidbits before Security Breach come out in December. And I'll let you know how I got that. It's from MatPat. So once again, we'll put all the important information down in the description box for you, so you can click, like, subscribe on their channels, and show us some love too. Please. And now let's get back to it. So we last left off on Sister Location. What is next?
Next is the pizzas. The apologies, I cannot function today.
Just got off of work, adulting.
Yeah, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator.
And that game is funny as
Now, from first look, you wouldn't think it's one of the main titles, because it looks very mini-game-y and just kind of goofy.
Yes.
Almost in the same vein as Fnaf World, the Forbidden. The one we shall not touch.
The one we shall not name.
Okay, it's Voldemort now. But, let's see. But yes, Pizzeria Simulator actually does have a lot of lore involved in it.
Yes.
Especially when you get to the second part of your function at that job there.
Recycling animatronics. Not just that, but also too, eventually you will get the old function of the old games where you have to check cameras, check ventilations, and things like that. So it's not just that, hey, let's build your own restaurant, because now you're an owner of one of these little locations and you can design it how you want. You can be extremely, yes, you can be extremely cheap or you can be extremely expensive, but they come with risk. They come with risk. Says so, Lefty.
Yeah.
So let's get to the animatronics. Who are we encountering or recycling or possibly running from?
Okay, now, this is going to take me a second because I just realized this character list is full of a lot of the characters that you run to in the when you're trying to build the Pizzeria Simulator.
Yeah, so this time I'm actually going to read it.
Oh, I got it.
Let me read it this time. We gotta share the love.
Alright, but I get to explain the game mechanics.
I already did it.
Oh, you did, didn't you? Ah.
It's alright. We'll switch roles in just a minute. But I wanted to read it because it's a long list, and I don't want to be
all day, and while I'm trying to sort through who's important.
Alrighty, Panstan. We know who Panstan is. Panstan is basically the plate with the legs. No, number one crate. Come on now, you guys. You know what the number one crate is.
Oh, yeah,
it's literally a number one crate. Mr. Can Do. Mr. Huggies.
Right here.
Green Paper Pal, Purple Paper Pal Balloon Boy, Happy Frog, Mr. Hippo, Mr. Hippo, Piggy Patch, Ned Bear, Overall Elephant, Rockstar Freddy, Rockstar Bonnie, Rockstar Chica, Rockstar Foxy, Rockstar Parrot, Security Puppet, L Chip, Music Man, Funtime Chica, Prize King, Egg Baby, Lemonade Clown, Lemonade Clown, Fruit Punch Clown, and basically they're like what you can put in the pizzeria and they pour juice for the children. And El Chip, I believe, is basically chips.
Yes.
And Music Man, we'll get some Music Man soon, but he's basically plays music. And Funtime Chica, I don't really know, I don't remember how to function too well. But Prize King, it gives out prizes.
Maybe we should just give to the ones we gotta scrap.
Well, not necessarily, because they're all important. You all encounter them. And believe it or not, if you watch MatPat's video, the one that we're going to put in there, he actually specifically talks about Music Man. That's one of his favorite animatronics.
That's right,
so,
it is.
So a lot of these characters, a lot of gamers out there that play the games actually relate or like certain characters. So it's important that we share them all, even if we don't talk about them all.
But let me tell you, most of these on glance do not seem all that important. No, number one crate kills me. It's like, I'm the most important crate because I have number one right here.
Oh my gosh. Fruit Punch Clown, Scrap Baby, Afton Scrap Trap, Molten Freddy, L.E. Oh, Lefty. I thought it was actually just called
Lefty.
Lefty. Lefty is mad cool. Marionette, Henry Emily, Salvage Sign, Nobody's Here, I'm already inside. Helpy, Michael Afton, Candy Cadet, that's another classic. Tutorial Unit, and Bucket Bob.
Bucket Bob. Alright.
So, what are your main ones that you encountered? Well, at least the ones that I've seen was Lefty. I remember specifically Corey Kenshin. Shout out to Corey Kenshin. We love you. You're awesome. He actually kept Lefty. And I think Markiplier did too. I think they both kept Lefty, if I remember correctly. And he's a black bear. One of his eyes is like closed, and he has like a gold chain. I don't know why every time I see him, I think of Kanye West. I don't know why. I just do.
Yeah, Lefty's kind of interesting for another reason, but
Yes.
I don't know if we should explain that one now or wait.
Well, he's not necessarily part of the lore, is he? Or is he just specifically to this?
It's a specific. There's a specific reason you encounter Lefty as one of your salvageable ones.
Well, you go ahead and explain it now, because I might not have got that far.
Well, it turns out that if you look very closely at Lefty when he appears in the back alley, like the others do, you'll notice that there's something in one of its arms that kind of looks like black and white stripes. And if you
I did see that.
Yeah, and if you look in the computer files later, whenever you're having to, whenever you get a free moment from getting attacked by these scrappable animatronics, you'll notice that Lefty's particular function seems to be entrampment, specifically, and it's something. Yeah, so it looks like it can hold something. It's meant to lure and trap something within it. So we think. So the popular theory is that Lefty trapped Marionette.
Ooh. No, I didn't get that deep, but I do remember the whole arm part.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It's like something specifically to trap Marionette, especially noting that one of its luring mechanisms is music. Who do we remember likes music?
Mr. Marionettes. Also, Scrap Baby, you encounter in the interrogation. Same thing with basically all the animatronics that you can put on stage to perform for your lovely guests.
Yes. Well, yeah. The four animatronics though that you encounter in this backyard for Scrap, Circus Baby, now Scrap Baby. She got a cool new metal claw.
She looks really different. And one thing I always also answer to this is kind of like a question for Scott, if you're ever enough to, humble us enough to come look at our video, is why the change with Baby so much? Like her hair, like don't get me wrong, I love the way she looked. I kind of like her better than Sister Location. But it seemed like now this one specifically looked like she has more like hair. And she more has like a tight fit. She looks more like a teenager than a baby.
And my guess is it was just to show that she'd been out and about for a while, because these animatronics were outside of a facility before
But
showing
also
up.
too, if you look at the hair, it's completely different from original Baby. It doesn't even look like her hair could do that.
I have something on that, but I think it's more lore related, so I'll wait on that one. But, yeah, there's also Molten Freddy, which everyone believes is Ennard, but again, we'll get into that later. And, Springtrap, of course. And Lefty. They are the ones you can find and scrap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then, the other ones that you can get is Mr. Hippo, Mr. Frog. What was the frog name again?
I don't...
The frog. There was a frog.
Oh, frog. Happy Frog.
Happy Frog and things like that. And they will tell you, like, when you go through the analogs, the catalogs, they will tell you, like, if they're high risk, if they're not high risk. And the ones that are not high risk are basically like your Pan Stan, Mr. Number One Crate. They're basically really, really, really cheap ones. and things like that. And
I guess I should mention it because I just realized. Some of these ones, the interesting one, the new and interesting, fascinating ones
mhm.
that you were talking about. Apparently, they're really only available to chase you down and whatnot in Ultimate Custom Night, which is a DLC to the Pizzeria Simulator.
Exactly. So, although actually, you might as well just go ahead and explain the function of the game too, because I don't think I fully explained the functions of the game.
Oh
I don't
well,
want to get too sidetracked on just talking about the animatronics.
well there is it's very two-part with like a tiny extra. Then the tiny extras involved in the first part here, so I'll explain that part pretty quick. But the first part of it is, of course, building up your pizzeria, basically developing this business.
Making it look nice and tracking guests.
Yes.
That's basically what you do. You go through the catalogs, you find what you want. Like I said, you can get really, really cheap, or you can get really, really expensive.
Yeah. And the second part plays in a bit with the first part, but we'll get to that in a second.
In the first game,
Yeah.
you basically go in the back room, you print receipts or you print stuff. You basically, you flush toilets. Like there's a function that you gotta hit a button to flush toilets or something like that. Uh,
And
Air
also,
vents and things like that. So it's basically kind of plays like the first game where you kind of hit buttons, check cameras, and all that fun stuff.
but yeah, the mini games that are there are some mini games that you can find within the first part of the game. Whenever you're running this business, you can test out some of the games, which is pretty cool.
You can break the little bear's neck.
It's so bad. And
It's so funny because I still remember when Markiplier played it, and he kept making the bear break his neck by accident.
are we sure it was an accident?
It was funny because he went.
But yes, and some of those mini games would actually lead to lore secrets, so they were important to play. And
Yes, and I still haven't figured out how to get Candy the Cadet to talk. He said, "Come back, and I, might tell you something." Basically, and I can never really figure out how to get him to spill the lore. Did anyone of you guys? And tell us that. You know what I mean? Like in the description in the comment box, please tell us who's your favorite, which games you like, which games you didn't like. Did you ever get Candy Cadet to fucking talk, bro? Like, tell me what he said. Like,
please,
I want to know.
please in the comments.
Please tell us. Like, talk to us. We want to know your feedback, even about how we did.
Oh yes.
Even though this is just a raw video of us just talking about before the big amazing game come out.
At least we came prepared with notes because oh god, there's a lot.
Yes.
There's so much.
Yes.
But where was I at?
We were just talking about the little bit of functions of the
yes.
game.
And the secondary function of the game is of course the collecting and scrapping of the animatronics you find in the back. And then you have to proceed to survive the night. Oh, an amusing little tidbit, on the next morning for the business end of things, you can get lawsuits.
Yes, you can.
So you
have
better
to be smart.
You better be real careful what you pick.
Exactly. So it's like I like the game because it kind of gets you to do different things. So you're not just stuck at doing one thing specifically. It throws you off and it gets you to this like, oh, what is this type of game? And I'm not gonna lie. When I first seen it, I was kind of disappointed because I was like, all you doing is just building a freaking pizzeria. And then when I got deeper into it, when I started seeing when you can scrap the animatronic, especially when I saw Baby, I'm just like,
Okay.
I'm getting more intrigued now. And then when I also seen them, like when you get to the function where you gotta like I said, restart the plumbing and the ventilation, and actually start, like when you start seeing the full game, I really like it. And also, like I said, when that bear break his neck, it was probably the funniest thing ever. It's a cute little bear, but it was so cute and funny. So that's basically a piece, Five Nights at Freddy's Pizza Simulator, and it's really cute, and definitely, like I said, all these games I do recommend playing and checking it out.
We still have another one.
I know I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm just saying, as in general, I play these games. They're really, really good. And I know a lot of people get turned off because they're animatronics and remind you of Chuck E. Cheese. And some of people like, it's not scary. It doesn't have to be scary to you, but Scott, you did amazing with these games. Amazing. And I like how it's not your average horror. That's what I can respect about these games. It's not your average horror. And that's what's got me stuck and continue stuck on this game. And I'm waiting for the movie. Just to throw it out there again. I'm waiting for the movie. And Security Breach. But okay, next game.
Yes. Now, here's where we dive into VR. Because, of course, you knew it had to happen eventually, right? It had to be official at one point. We got Five Nights at Freddy's VR. Help wanted.
And I've seen that one too.
Somebody's gonna need help.
Now, I have not played that one myself. I've only watched Markiplier play it. And I'm soon, hopefully I'll be soon to get a VR, but at the moment in time, it's not going to be very, very soon. Obviously, life takes over video games. I'm so sad. But that being said, though, I can watch it. I watched Markiplier play it. And I like the way they did it. And this is when you actually see Glitch Trap.
Glitch Trap, our newest edition.
And I'm not gonna lie, I got confused about this game. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. When I first did it, I was like, what's happening? Who's on these tapes? What?
Yeah.
I got real confused. So, tell us the characters before we get all confusable.
Okay, now, these characters, there's a lot of the same ones from past games. You got the main four, of course, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy make their grand return, as do the toy animatronics, Balloon Boy, the puppet, Springtrap's bitch ass. Right, okay. The Phantom animatronics are back. We got the Fun Time ones. We got a few Nightmare ones as well. And of course, and Roaches.
Roaches is a cast.
Alright.
You see him.
And they got
starring Roaches.
They got Tutorial Unit and Mal Hair. Huh. They don't mention Glitch Trap in this list, but they say Mal Hair.
I believe that's Glitch Trap.
Yeah.
Malware hair. He's a bunny. Malware. Because when you first see Glitch Trap, you just see a phantom of something behind you. You don't really know what it is. You kind of like, what is that purple thing behind me? Something is looking at me. And then when you get closer to the game, when you start beating these games and things like that, you start seeing him come more of start seeing him. And then, of course, at the very end, he becomes more than just an imagination.
And it gets even worse if you're collecting the tapes.
Exactly. Definitely collect those tapes. Collect those tapes.
Are we sure we want to?
If you want the Lord.
It's a catch-22, folks.
Yes. So, the functions of the game, it kind of plays like your average arcade, I think. At least that's the way I feel from it. It plays like your average arcade. So you go through, you have it from Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3. You have the maintenance games. You have, like, just different little mini games that you play throughout this, like, carnival type esque game. And, of course, it's all via headset. So it kind of gives you that real, like, you're really with these animatronics. And from a friend of mine who actually has the VR headset and actually has Five Nights at Freddy's game, she said she's really, like, she never was scared of them before, but she said she's scared of them now specifically because of the VR headset.
Yeah, you got them up close and in your face.
Yes, so I really like it. Watching Markiplier play it, sorry. We're alternate because, like I said, we've been on this video for a minute now. So bear with us. Raw. You're going to see all the errors and all the... Yes, you're going to see everything. So, so from watching, like I said, from watching Markiplier play it, it literally plays like a mini game to me. You get little prizes at the end once you beat the game. And it's really cute. I like it. It's fun. The scenery is amazing. You have a box where you can flip back and forth between like the Nightmare version and the original version. Um, I'm trying to think what else, like some other things. So basically, the whole game just functions like a mini game.
Yeah.
Basically, you click one, you play it, you win, you get a prize. There you go.
And of course, you gotta avoid the animatronics in the game.
Yeah, and that's basically what it is. And I like the way they did it. It's different. The where I was confused is just where Glitch Trap came in. Now there's some theories that Springtrap is Purple Guy coming back from the flesh. Also, I've heard in theory that they're scrapping the original lore from the first 4 games. They scrapped that lore and completely did something different. I've heard that Glitch Trap is included with the lore. So it's really up to you what you believe once you go through it. But once again, we're getting basically close to the very end. So we are going to go through the basic lore of what we know and what we feel of what could be true. And what I'm interested in, that I hope it is true. But once again, like I said, Scott didn't give us a whole 100% this is what it is. This is just speculations. And are what we feel. So is that the last game that's out?
Yes.
So that's the last game that's out from 2014 to now. Now, Security Breach will be out very, very soon, you guys. It's coming out this year in December. Getting close to my birthday, so birthday gift. Birthday gift.
Oh. She looking at me.
A birthday gift. Okay, and I might be playing this, like, because for my 3-month hiatus, yes, I'm actually going to be explaining that to you guys, because I'm actually going to be gone for 3 months. Now, I know lately I've kind of not been uploading any much games, or really been doing much with my channel, just due to a lot of life changes, and a lot of things that's been going on in my life, to where I feel like a 3 month hiatus from all social media accounts, my TikTok, my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Messenger, and my YouTube is going to help me better myself and also just focus on my life personally. So, Security Breach will probably be most likely out before I come back from my 3 months hiatus, and I might just return early just to play that game for you guys. But Security Breach will be out on December 16th, 2021. I can definitely say from what I've seen, I'm looking extremely forward. Like, I'm super excited for it because it brings a whole new look and a whole new feel for the game. You're gonna actually be able to move around. You can see this little boy Jeremy who got stuck within this.
Gregory.
Did I say Jeremy? Oh crap. Gregory getting stuck within this mall. Please, Scott, make a mall like this. And you use Freddy. Freddy's going to be your helper, but also you notice that he has some functions that maybe he's not like the rest of them. He can't be toyed with. So Freddy is kind of like your go-to guy in this situation.
So Freddy's actually helping you for a change.
Yes.
He ain't trying to kill you this time.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
You got
We
get
got
the names.
heartbroken before.
Get the names of our Rockstar cast.
I actually remember these guys already.
And let's do it.
So I don't have to look at the phone this time. All right, we have, of course, we have Freddy, of course. We have.
What is it? Rockstar?
I think it's Rockstar Freddy. Yeah.
Wait, no. Look up the actual full name. Their actual name.
All right.
Because that's actual. Because you got to think you don't want to get them mixed up with their counterparts, because if you get them mixed up with their counterparts, it's just gonna sound like they're like the rest of them, and they're not, design wise and things like that. So definitely get the cast.
They have too many of these.
They do.
They have way too many of these.
They do. But while she's looking up that, you're basically in a mall. You're with Gregory. He gets stuck somehow. Now my thing is, okay, to the parents out there, how do you lose a child in a mall? Just saying.
Oh, okay, I got this. They're the glam rocks.
Glam rock. There we are.
Glam rocks. Very 80s.
And that, like, I'm not gonna lie, that look had to grow on me a little bit. it's not that I dislike it. It's just something new because there's a lot of colors, there's a lot of things going on, and I know it's supposed to attract kids, so maybe that's why they got the different type of. You got the space theme, you got the look like the desert theme, and you're trying to attract kids, and I get that. It's just for me, I'm just kind of like there's a lot going on. And things like that. So you got the Glam Rock Freddy, you have Glam Rock
Chica.
Roxanne.
Uh,
Roxanne, I was talking about the fox.
Oh yeah, Roxanne Wolf.
Roxanne Wolf, you got Glam. You got Glam Rock
Chica.
Chica and Glam Rock
Monty. Montgomery Gator.
Yes, and you as you can tell, there's some new cast in this.
Yes. There's also Moondrop and Sunnydrop.
Yes.
Jury's kind of out whether or not they're actually separate characters or the same one. It's weird.
Exactly. Give me 1 second. Hi guys. So you see who we teleported a baby. So everyone, this is my daughter Ocean. She is going on 8 months. So Daddy needed to take a potty break, so we have her with us for the remaining of the video.
Don't let that face fool you. This is the most vicious animatronic of them all.
Yes. Hi Nugget.
Yeah, I'm playing.
So this is who you've been hearing in all my videos. Originally she was not supposed to be on camera. I didn't want her to be, but hey, things happen, and now she's on camera for a little bit. Get your little minute of fame, baby. Say hi. Yeah. Okay, so back to Security Breach. So you get the different themes, and go back to, you were talking about some of the animatronics, yeah?
Oh, yes. One that Matt Patton in specific got very excited for is the Giant Music Man.
Yes.
He's back.
Yes, he is very much back, and he's huge.
Just
like
wait
a whole
until you see that trailer. Oh my god.
And yes, we'll put the description of the trailer down in the box as well. I love what they did with the trailer. Everything, once again, Scott, you did a phenomenal job with the trailer.
The twitching on Freddy's got to be my favorite.
Yes, and like she pointed that out to me, and I was kind of like, at first I was just like, okay, maybe you're just spazzing out. But no. That was for a reason. And once again, I love what he did. And I love the creepy rabbit that's bouncing and hopping in the aisles. Like, that's the creepy factor for me.
Oh, yes, Vanny.
Van. And theory is they said that she's actually the security guard lady.
Vanessa.
Yes.
The name similarity is a little strong. Too strong in my opinion. I don't think that's the case. Huh?
I don't know. It's hard to say. We have to play it. Yeah. But I can definitely say I'm looking so forward to this game. I will be getting it for my PlayStation 4. It's getting late, you guys. Mm-hmm. I am looking forward for my PlayStation 4. I'm going to get it 100%. And once again, like I said, I might come back a little early to play it for you guys and whatnot. I'm super excited. There's not much going on as far as what's going on with these animatronics and what's going on exactly. I know it had to do with something with the glitch system and whatnot. So that being said, let's go into the lore. We're going to make this quick, especially since I have my little nugget here. So what I understand of the lore is, like I said, correct us if we're wrong in the comments, correct us if we're wrong. From what I understand and from what I watched and played and watch other people talk about it, is that Purple Guy, he lured kids to the back of the pizzeria. He murdered them or killed them in some sort of fashion. I can't know if I can't say that word on YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. But he basically harmed these children and stuffed them into Chica, Foxy, Bonnie, and Freddy. So that's why they're possessed or angry and whatnot.
Oh, Fredbear too. You did Fredbear as well.
What's that, Freddy?
The Golden Freddy. Fredbear.
Well, basically he did it to the animatronics. Now, the marionette was also one of the children that also met the dust as well. With one of the mini games where you saw, they said that child specifically was supposed to be for the marionette. I'm not for sure, but if you see one of the mini games where I believe you're playing as, I don't remember which one you're playing as.
And I think in that mini game you are playing as the marionette themselves.
But you see the little kid at the top, and you see a purple car kind of drive by. You see the cat, the kid is outside, alive, very much alive, and then you see him basically the car pass, and he basically not alive anymore. You know what I mean? So that's the lore from the first, second, and third and fourth game. Um, Also, the fourth game that includes it too, because they say that the main kid. Now, it wasn't specifically clear on if that child was Golden Freddy or if that child was Freddy or even the marionette. But the child that was in the fourth game becomes part of one of those specific animatronics. And also too, that's what I've heard.
I've heard a little differently,
Well, that's okay, because once again, this is all not correct.
yes,
Everyone's going to hear different things and have different theories. We don't know what's true until Scott says, hey, you guys, this is the truth. Until that happens, don't hit the computer. That's why I said we got to hurry this up.
Yes. I do.
No, hit the computer. No.
From what I've heard, and would be that the family from Fnaf 4 is the Aftons. The littlest boy goes unnamed, but and Elizabeth doesn't show up. But the oldest child, the one tormenting the younger one, that's Michael.
But that could still be one of the animatronics.
Yeah.
I didn't say that it was the Afton family. I just said that he's one of the animatronics because he unfortunately died.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So they can still be one of the animatronics regardless of what family that they're from. He could be one of the animatronics.
That's very true. In fact, it's speculated that Circa's baby is possessed by Elizabeth because
she got clamped.
Yeah, by baby. Daddy Dearest tried to prevent it because he knew what that robot was capable of, and as it turns out, he's responsible for creating these robots. So, fun. But yeah, he knew what baby was capable of because he designed her to do that. So he tried to warn his kids, stay away from baby. What is?
It's like, didn't you make her just for me?
Yeah.
Just tell your kids the truth, you guys. Just tell your kids the truth. It's not for you.
It's really not. But Kid was curious, and Baby did as she was programmed. She lured Kiddo in with ice cream, and then she scooped her.
And she tells the story. She's like, she was remembering the numbers of how many kids were entering and leaving the room. And then she said something happened when there was only one. And listen to that audio clip. And I wish, like I said, I had the functions to put that clip into our videos, but right now unfortunately I don't have the means of doing that. But listen to that clip. Once again, we'll put the description in the box at the bottom, but listen to it. Listen to what she says, and that's so eerie. I remember when I first seen that, it's so eerie and whatnot. As you can tell, my little nugget is getting restless. So that being said, though, also too, this is actually going to be a quick gauge update. I am currently on my 10G as well. I just did it yesterday night. Once again, I washed it with warm water and baby soap, and you do it every day. And you leave it in for 10 weeks. So far, when I put these ones in specifically, they did sting a little bit more than the other two. And I think it was also because since I do have my new job, I took them out temporarily, and they didn't allow gauges, even though they're small. They didn't really allow gauges too much, so I took them out temporarily, and I think that's kind of what happened since I'm newly into the gauges and things like that. So once I put them in, they were burning a little bit, but other than that, there's no blood. There's no rips or tears or anything like that. So that's kind of like your quick gauge update. I'm still working on my gauges, you guys. And remember from the last one, I'm going to a 00. Any little nitbits before we call it?
Oh, there is a general overarching theory I wanted to point out.
Yes.
And it's with Michael Afton. This is the kid that tormented his younger brother until it got him killed. And
he basically died.
Yeah, but there is theory speculation that Michael did feel pretty damn guilty about this afterwards, to a point where he actually sought out redemption in the form of dealing with these animatronics. The security guard we play in 1 and 2 and I think 3 as well, and I don't, not 4 because that was his brother, and the Pizzeria simulator. Those were all Michael Afton, according to this theory, and he did all this to try and redeem his father's actions and his own as well.
Exactly. And also too, the reason why they say that's the reason why I chopped up 1 through 4, because they were saying that 5 through 6, 7, I think 7, 7. No, it was 8, because 8 is security breach.
Yeah.
So 7. So sorry you guys. Sorry, it's getting late. Like we said, it's getting late. So 5 through 7 was actually a different lore. Now, unfortunately, like I said, I'm very confused about that lore specifically on what it has to do with glitch traps. Some say, like I said, some say it's purple guy coming back from the grave and things like that. Oh, my little nugget's getting upset. Come on, little nugget, a little bit longer. So until then, we just gotta listen to the tapes and figure it out more. Like, after I get off here, I'm going to be watching some Markiplier and catching myself on Five Nights at Freddy's. And I suggest you guys do too before Security Breach come out. So before we leave, I want to say thank you so much for taking that time to listen to us and to just kind of getting a refresh. I want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. I want to say thank you for all the likes and views on my channel. It definitely appreciated. So definitely, give us a feedback in the comments. Tell us who you like, what you like, who's your favorite game, would you play it, would you go to the amusement park if Scott made one, are you excited for the movie, are you excited for Security Breach? Talk to us. Let us know what's up. And also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and definitely comment, because that helps out your girl even more, and I can be able to do more things for you guys. So eventually, not to be like, oh, do this and you get this. It's more of something that I've been thinking about, and let me know what y'all think. I'm a big painter. I draw and things like that, and I was thinking about once I get higher, like in the 1,000 range, when I get more subscribers, I was thinking about getting you guys some of my paintings as a hey, thank you, and thank you to the new subscribers and things like that. So let me know what y'all think as a hey, I see you guys comments, I see you guys subscribe, and you guys get a painting from me, kind of like in a drawing and things like that. So let me know what y'all think. And if not that, then something else that's really cool that I think will be really cool to give out to you guys, to say thank you. But once again, have a good night. Be kind to someone, and I'll see y'all after the 3 months hiatus. It might be a little bit earlier than that, but I will be pushing also too, just to let you go before I go. I will be pushing out like 4 or 5 games because, like I said, I've had the games on my computer. I just haven't uploaded them to YouTube yet. So you'll see like 5, 6 games come out, and then this video or before and so forth. So, but that being said, until I see you again, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will see you guys on the next one. Show my TikTok some love and whatnot, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Thank you again.